Alright, hello, greetings everybody, Black Shadow here, to another episode of Aether Chronicles. It's another month, last Thursday of the month, and finally I have a chance to play. It might not be the best, it's hot as hell, it's literally sauna, it's humid, it's hot, my glasses are constantly getting foggy. Sorry if you are hearing fun in the background, but I would literally die without it, so hopefully it will be alright. I hope there will be no other technical difficulties. I hope there will be no more thunderstorms rolling about, because if there are, I will have to cut my visit short, which will suck because this only happens once a month. Sadly, I mean, once a month for EU friendly sessions, so for European time zones, which as you can see is like 8 p.m. Standard American sessions, which they happen on Monday. For me, it's Tuesday, I believe. It's after Monday in translation. Yeah, Tuesday, 3 a.m. And usually I'm waking up 5:30 a.m. for work, so it's kind of rough to try and get in. Plus, the way I heard, they are almost always instantly full capacity, and they pretty much remain full capacity for the duration of the session. So, I probably would not have much chance getting in. But yeah, I hope the temperature will start getting more bearable in the coming hours. Maybe it will be better after around like 10 p.m. or 11 p.m. Again, I'm gonna freaking die tomorrow at work, but I can wake up at like around 6 a.m., so it should be fine. I hope the net limiter download thing works, so I should not be getting disconnect issues for trying to download too much stuff at once. And yeah, I'm playing shitless because it's just too damn hot. I'm waiting for things to load because yeah, it takes a while. Meanwhile, I'm gonna check my settings and ensure that yes, low. So everything should be fine in that regard. And let's see who is about.
And I go over to
It's too much of a twig. I can't even boss. I need to bully this guy real quick. I felt so bad afterwards. I'm like, I fucked up. Even Moss that couldn't harm apply wanted to threaten Reese. That's saying something.
He's just too soft. He's just too much of a gentle guy.
I know.
Seeing that.
I fucked up there. That was not all my character.
You sure did. You sure did.
It's just me in general. I fucked that up. Alright.
You're a gremlin. You're a gremlin. Going gremlin mode. Everyone goes gremlin mode.
for like. I went gremlin mode for like 10 fucking seconds when I talked to Reese. I felt
I'm always in gremlin mode. That's my
Show the
secret.
avatar.
I'm always gremlin.
Why should it be like this? What the fuck am I doing? Yeah. Alright.
Yeah, and he's forgotten each goddamn time. I am aware. You've told me as much.
Oh, those are some new role plays. I heard about 80k. Have no idea when that happens. EST, it's another. I think American time zone, so this was recently announced.
Off the rails here.
I've not told anyone.
Alright, I think it's time to go.
Oh shit, the bin is on.
Hey there.
Hey, what's up?
It's hot,
Bin.
and I can't see shit.
Uh-oh.
Because my glasses getting all foggy, so...
Yeah, just RP that. Tell him your monocle is fogging up.
Yes, that's what I'm planning to do.
Heck yeah.
And again, thank you.
I hope it gets
Actually,
better.
yeah, actually, as I'm speaking, is there a problem? Like, is the fan here? Can you hear like fun in the background, or is it like no problem?
Very slightly, but it's not a problem.
I guess I will
It's
have
not a
to
big deal. I could barely notice it.
adjust it. And
Like if you didn't tell me that was a fan, I would not have guessed that was a fan.
maybe I can play it off as like a After Effects of the mask or something.
Yeah, there you go. It only happens when you talk too, so when you're just idling there, it's not happening. No, it's very subtle. You can barely tell. Hi, Rava. Like your avatar.
But yes, I'm definitely planning to have fun. And again,
It's a riot.
thank you very much from the bottom of my heart to doing the EU sessions, even if it's only once a month. I'm really glad for it. So yeah, I want to
It could be
occupy...
more than that. We just need enough people to show up, you know?
Yes, I know. Yeah. Okay, so I'm not gonna clog
Yeah,
the
okay.
entranceway. Yeah. Thanks.
Have fun.
I will. Okay, I think it's not that foggy. Okay, RP cards are up. Is it me or the place has changed? But I was here only yesterday, wasn't I? Damn, I can't see anything. Where was I? I remember the healing house was there. But like, did it look like that? Or something? I'm confused. I'm confused, really extremely confused. Well, I hope I will see people I know, because I think I was just here yesterday, wasn't I? Huh. That's a new one. It wasn't there yesterday. I feel like I've missed a couple of days.
Do the wizard, actually, now that I think about it. Do you like cleanse them?
Oh boy. I will step out of the way.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Probably
don't know
prefer
if
to
I-
Oh.
use that method.
My apologies.
Definitely keep an eye out.
Good. May Gaia watch over you.
Yeah, Gaia. Yeah.
Miss Bazylka,
Oh,
greetings.
Hello?
How are we doing? Evening.
And greetings to you, Mr. Arlo. I see new outfit.
It's I don't know what you're talking about. I always wore this.
Give me a moment.
Fair enough.
Sorry, it's... I feel like I'm getting heated in this outfit and I cannot see clearly sometimes. Or it might be the case of today.
Fair enough, it is, well, older than that. It's pretty old.
So,
And apologies for the weird sounds coming from inside. I guess this is some sort of like the mask has. I do not know much about magic. Some sort of like fanning magical system, something to cool the heated head.
hmm. Oh, that's a headache.
Hello.
Are we okay now?
What is this building? Sorry, I am not a long time here, so I am still learning things.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
It's the
Can you
medical
address this?
clinic.
Thank you. Not what I
Well,
need.
what's
Thank
left
you
of
very
it?
much. Do you know of any merchants around here?
Alright, yeah.
Uh,
What happened?
I believe one
I don't happen to be
merchant's
one, I'm
stall is like around these two. I believe maybe in a tavern.
Is there like a guild for merchants here?
Probably there is, but I'm not entirely sure where they are. I'm mostly focused on
Yeah.
the healing house.
Fair. I
I need to
appreciate
speak
your
with the
help, though.
artist and the guild about this.
If I need your help, I will come to you. I appreciate
Okay.
it. Have a good day.
No problem. Thank you. Same to you.
Mother was told something about an explosion.
Right, it does look charred in there.
Unfortunate, really. Okay. Well, I guess this falls on me then. Let me get this squared away. I suppose the house is unusable for the day then. Or for what's left of it, at least.
I guess so, yeah.
Alright, well, I'll leave you
Wonder
two to it.
Sid. Holy crap, they really did blow a damn hole in this place.
Wait, somebody blew something up without me?
I'm not sure I heard right.
They did.
The interior of the guild, the clinic, exploded?
Massive hole over by the windows. Obviously, an explosion had happened of some.
When did that happen?
I'm so upset. If they were gonna remodel, they could have asked me to help.
I can't say. I did not mean to be a prying eye. As I heard someone's healing didn't go as planned, so it ended up damaging your establishment.
So we've been told.
It was Mr. John.
Well, dang, excuse
saw
me.
what happened.
Excuse me, pardon. Pardon. They blew up a hole in the wall and didn't ask me to help, and I am offended.
It was more somebody.
Damn it!
Through the wall.
And it was like a
Kid.
new place.
What?
Yeah, I was in would fix it. Don't freak out.
Oh, I need to like adjust something. Yeah, I need to like turn down the fan. I can't hear shit.
Blow shit up.
No.
Try blowing that thing up first before it does whatever it wants to you.
The fuck?
The fog is not as bad, but I need to hear what they are speaking.
Apparently, Mr. John and Holy do not mix.
Good.
Understood. I'll try and keep that in mind.
Good dude.
Thank you.
Yeah, I don't know what this thing
I was
is,
looking
and
past and then it just
The
happened.
underwater clean from heretic filth.
Quite a surprise,
Someone
actually.
who does know a little bit about
yeah,
Not much water around
Harry
here.
Potter filth. That's the one.
What? Okay.
Jeez. For fuck's sake, like the cable is also like irritating because something
Will be.
rang out.
Hello. Yep.
How are you?
Good. Just checking on the damages.
Yeah. I mean, I wasn't here for this, but
Were you here for what happened earlier?
Greeting, Mr. Felix. No, in fact, I have weird confusion in regards to time. I just felt I was here yesterday, and it turns out, actually not.
I think it's kind of the same day-ish sort of thing. Just kind of
No,
continuation.
no, he's not been here in a month, like me.
Oh.
It's been 5 days since the last European session.
Slap me. No.
I am a doctor. I do not do harm. Plus, I'm getting extremely heated, and I sometimes can't see clearly because it's too hot inside this mask.
Well, can you take off the mask?
See,
I've never actually seen.
that's the
you with your
problem.
mask on.
If the mask is taken off, I pretty much die.
Well, that's unfortunate.
That's good to know.
Why is there a big hole in?
Why do you say that like
Well,
a
if he gets
backup
hurt,
plan
then-
to take off his mask?
Why?
Oh,
No,
I mean,
no.
fair enough, yeah. I just took that the wrong way. I'm sorry. Anyway,
I'm also a doctor. It's nice to know these things.
Sadly,
Why is there a
if you
hole in
have
the
too much
sky?
acid
that's
near
what I
your
was trying to
face
find
and
out.
throat, the mask has to act as a life support system, essentially.
Did this happen yesterday?
Oh, I
Well,
see.
good luck.
Right.
Earlier today, I saw a little bit of it. I've heard a little bit of it. Apparently, John was being healed or something, and a holy explosion happened. People sent out windows. That's all I've heard. I don't know too much
Holy
about it.
explosion!
Someone tried to heal someone with healing.
God
It's
himself
holy
come here?
magic.
The guy with
In
the
a barrage.
purple coat? This John?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, that's that
He
purple
did
coat. That man.
Somebody tried to heal
Not
him.
necessarily him. I think he's afflicted with something. That's what I picked up from it as he was.
He
walking through the
certainly
medicine class I
has
saw
an
him.
issue, but boy, am I glad that I didn't try to drill a hole in his head to let the evil spirit out.
That could be solved for forward.
Is that how that works?
All kids screaming. That's how she got the
It
mouse
is
out
a
of my
practice
head.
from back the mainland. It doesn't always work, but
I believe Sulfur
you?
was there doing something.
Oh.
As
I see.
I remember them asking her if she's proficient with negative energy, and she's all about that. So, yeah, she went and then explosion, and I didn't hear after that. I was just trying to check out the damages for
Was
the
there
Arson's
any
Guild.
Was there
I
any
don't
casualties?
think so. I don't, thankfully, people were thrown from windows. I heard, but I haven't heard anything followed up with that. So.
Good.
small mercies, I guess.
Zeus, why are you angry?
But yeah.
I
On
hear
that note,
astral thunder.
I would like a drink.
What type? What kind?
Not the. What's
Pardon me.
just under the suicide? The dragon ale.
Miss Basilica? Are you terribly busy at the moment, or can I take a couple of minutes?
Oh, what do you need?
Just curious if anything came up in regards to the letters I sent you. And again, now that I'm seeing you in person, apologies for pestering you with mail, essentially.
Ah, yes. We should not speak in the open then. Not for now.
Oh,
Come with me. I need to go to the garden or the farm.
very well. should I be concerned?
Concerned? Well, that depends. What would you need to be concerned about?
I mean, I assumed my queries were... Well, they didn't touch any concerning subjects, but if you are mentioning that we shouldn't speak in the open, then that rings an alarm bell.
I imagine it does. And there's people everywhere today. Ah, we can speak on the large rock. Oh, yeah. Well, this is getting bigger.
Yes, I'm here. You mean
So what would you like to know?
the storm cloud or the maelstrom?
Yes, the maelstrom. It used to fit between these two pillars. And now it's as wide as 4 of them.
Vander wipes at his monocle that's getting foggy. I mean, I guess I don't have exactly the perfect memory. Well, I guess I will start chronologically. Regarding my first query, actually, has there been an issue that someone came looking for you? Essentially, if someone asked me about you, do you have any preference how I should act, or...
That depends on the person and what they want. Of course, if they look big, brawny, and they're holding a sword, probably not the best idea.
I'm sorry, the big who? Can you repeat the...
Oh. Yes, as I was saying, if they arrive with a large sword and they're looking to harm me, then maybe it's not the best idea to tell them.
Of course.
However, there is one that did appear a few days ago. But I've made peace with that. So she won't be a problem.
I see. Well, very well. I will try to apply common sense. I only ask because I had similar incident with Arlo, Mr. Arlo, that someone asked about him. I mentioned where they are because they just literally stepped into my view. And then it turned out they had some issues to work through. Thankfully, the peaceful aura of the island, I guess that's how you can call it, worked out.
Oh, yes, it does. There's nothing to be concerned about. As for the other thing, yes, you heard right about the whole princess thing. That's quite real.
Are you fine with me addressing you as Lady Basilica, or should I change or do you prefer to be called differently? Or use a different title?
No. No, lady's fine. I sort of prefer it.
Very well. Now, unless you wish to ask something of me or anything of the sorts.
Nothing right now. I'm trying to, sort of fixing the Healers Guild for the time being.
Yes. I mean, that was unfortunate. I can think... you had any luck contacting someone from the Magic College? Magician's Guild? Regarding, their repository of knowledge? Or no luck in that regard?
To my knowledge, they did. A bunch of them did. There were a few that did. Somebody came by, he had a very large collar. And I would assume that what they did helped the crystal. It's looking a lot healthier than it did before.
Huh.
But we didn't go to the college. We ended up in some forest where it was snowing and there were golems everywhere.
I see. Huh. Well, perhaps Miss Nutt's condition managed to, like, be less severe, I guess.
Hmm. Miss Nutt's condition? What condition?
I mean, I'm not exactly sure what word to use, and normally I would use doctor-patient confidentiality, but seeing that we are all part of the healing clinic, then I guess it's fine. I'm not sure, do you know the Miss Nutt, the owner of the farm? The one with the scales from her skin? Well, the thing is, and I'm unsure if this is like a illness or condition or something in her bloodline, even though she claims her family had never dealt with anything regarding draconic bloodline or anything of the sorts. But yes, there are like scales growing out of her skin, and they are quite discomforting. They are quite discomforting.
Yes.
And now I'm taking a wild guess. They are probably arcane in nature or something of the sort, so I thought I might as well hit the magical college or whatever for maybe some additional bits of information, but actually, and this is something I wanted to suggest or maybe like brainstorm a little bit about as a short-term solution for Miss Nutt. I'm gonna take a guess, use my powers of observation to consider that your element is your affinity, I guess that's how magicians call it, is ice.
Yes.
Now, I had enough empirical evidence to consider that ice or cold properly applied can have remedial qualities. For example, if you are bruised, or you can put a buck of ice and it gets better after time. So I thought perhaps using your abilities, also your abilities, we might be able to create some sort of a gel or a lotion or a lube that is cold, but not cold enough to give you a frostbite, but cold enough so it can counteract the rash, the irritation from a rash, and give the patient what's the word I'm looking for? Short-term relief from the feeling.
Yes, that sounds like a good idea. I wasn't aware of that at all. And I was just with Nat earlier today.
But that's the thing. The reason why I'm saying to use this like byproduct instead of asking you to go directly to her is that she's not exactly the biggest fan of magic. And I think the lotion idea, like a potion lotion idea, is a compromise that she will accept, hopefully. Because I'm pretty sure even if you wanted to help and you went straight to her and said, well, can I use my magic ice powers on your rashes or your scales, she'd probably be very upset if you tried to do that. So, yeah.
Most likely. Speaking of, I did meet her father today. Seems to have a similar condition.
Miss Nutt's father, you said? Huh. Well, perhaps I will have a chance to meet them, I guess. But yes, considering the state of the clinic, I guess this idea will have to be put on a back burner. Even more because I haven't been here that often. Do you have knowledge, like, has anyone been contacted to, like, do some repairs on the building, or not really?
To my knowledge, the Artisans Guild is going to manage the repairs.
That's good. That's good.
I was sort of just left in charge of everything, and the doctor is away for the next few days.
I think I saw in correspondence that you are the vice leader of the healing clinic? That's correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Well, congratulations on your promotion. I'm absolutely sure you will fulfill your duties with admirable virtue.
So far we've had 2 people get poisoned and the healing guild explode, so I think we're off to a good start.
I'm gonna say that whoever did this on John had good intentions, they just weren't aware of consequences. And actually, that brings me to another idea, and I'm not sure if you were in contact with Herr Doctor from the earlier in the day, the leader of the clinic. Has anyone from our guild, or considered idea of doing a medical survey of sorts?
A survey? I can't.
By that,
No, I don't think we have.
I mean things like John being afflicted by whatever he is. I mean, that's probably not common knowledge, so it was bound to miss. But for example, like what people, are they allergic to something? Do they have bad reactions to certain elements or magical affinities? So that if we have this basic base of knowledge, perhaps we'll be able to avoid unfortunate accidents. I'm pretty sure no one will be stupid enough to basically operate on a Fae with a cold iron tool, but it's always better be safe than sorry.
Yes, I'm sure. I'll speak to Doctor about it. He seems preoccupied at the moment. Last I saw him, he had some form of injury on his leg. Didn't want to speak to many people.
I understand. Well, I thought I might bring the idea to the proper chain of command, and seeing you're the vice leader, I'm using the occasion, I guess.
Yes, I do like the idea. It would at least help us get things in order and probably prevent another catastrophic explosion.
That's the point. I do have another idea, but I'm feeling like I'm taking a lot of your time. So if you have any urgent business, we might have chance to talk.
No, we can walk and talk.
All right. Well, the thing is that while we can heal people, I wonder, do you know that the Hunters Guild or adventurers are they prone to sometimes bringing bodies of monsters back, or not really?
And well, the guilds know. Doctor himself brings a few of them back when he goes out.
So perhaps he might be already doing what I was thinking about. Because my idea that was going around in my head was that monsters might be different, they vary compared to humanoids, but anatomy is an art that can be applied to many beings. And those monsters have hearts, they have lungs, they have all the stuff. And I think with proper inspection and autopsy, perhaps we would be able to better analyze them, and with the knowledge that we will acquire, perhaps the hunters and adventurers will have better knowledge how to kill those monsters, essentially. If they know where the heart is, they can strike it through.
I think, yes, that would probably be left to Doctor himself. Seeming that he's already doing that sort of thing. I just wish he wouldn't do it inside the house.
I'm taking that we do not have any, like, butchery sort of area.
Not that I know of.
It's a shame. But well, I guess doctor is the leader, so I guess those are the... What's the word I'm looking for? Privileges of being a leader of the clinic. He can do his autopsies wherever he wants.
Yes, as unfortunate as that is.
Nat? I
Yes?
think her name is. She came to the clinic just now and looking for doctors to help her examine her father. And I wasn't too sure
Very
of
well.
my own abilities,
Yes,
so I
yes.
was looking for you guys.
Very well. Do you know where she went?
I think she's around the fountain last I saw her.
Very well.
Okay.
Thank you for information.
Oh yeah, there she is.
I had been given a similar report by the veteran hunters when they had returned. These creatures, they were not present when you had first arrived there, were they?
I honestly don't
Oh
know.
Greetings.
You try acting like Asmodeus. Just. Hello, mortal! Foul creature! Mephistopheles!
Uh-huh.
It's a plush version of me.
Yeah, I don't know what to do.
Yes.
It's okay, listen. When you want to run away from things that are bigger, you got the upper hand. You're smaller, nimble, parkour.
You're right. What the
Jesus.
Oh,
Yes, I do remember the hop. You're the one that stopped you from jumping off the island.
Why can we hear it?
Yeah, Kazu. She's.
I don't know.
Yeah, she made this for me. She makes one a day.
He yells loud enough, I guess.
God.
So now I keep looking as a sign of good luck.
Time you toss.
Good luck, that's a good way to
You
put it.
want
Terrible ailment, my friend.
earrings for that?
A good fresh dose of sunlight. Maybe some nice herbal remedies, you know?
My sunlight.
Have you tried taking off your helmet in the sun?
I'm gonna back away from the preaching.
I found them.
Miss Nuts?
Oh, you did?
Greetings.
Oh! Hello! I didn't recognize you, I guess. Are you a new doctor or this old doctor?
Apparently I haven't been here for a few days, so it's understandable that you forgot me. But I remember you, Miss Nuts.
Okay, yeah, sorry.
I remember you was here like a week ago or so.
Okay.
Out of character. EU sessions only, sadly.
Oh, got you. I'm sorry, dude. Well, yeah, so yesterday my dad came in covered in coral, and so I figured, hey, maybe I should give you guys a sample of what I got to see if you can compare and figure out what's going on, get a cure started, all that.
That's perfectly fine. Just be aware. Apparently I heard there was an explosion and the clinic is somewhat wrecked.
Yeah, I heard that.
So, I mean, we'll do our best, but I'm guessing the whatever cure will have to... It's gonna be delayed a little bit. But is your father around, or do you perhaps have samples with you?
No, he's resting right now, but they did get samples yesterday.
Okay.
Okay.
Bless you.
Sorry.
You're not coming down with a cold, are you?
I don't think I am. We were just in a rainy, damp place, but I should be fine.
Look in the good direction.
I hope so. If you'll be feeling worse, come by. I take it we have some basic supplies to craft some basic remedy for common cold. It shouldn't be that hard.
Oh, are you catching one too? Oh god, maybe I'm contagious. I'm so sorry.
No, it's... the heat is getting to me and the magical whatever of the mask is not cooling me down too properly. But I'm gonna, well, survive.
She does that.
Well, that's good. But anyway, so yes, samples. Did you want to just like fluff them out, or you need some blood? What do you think you need? They took blood from my dad and also some of his coral.
Is it nice there?
Well, those two are the most potent.
I get you.
I mean, I guess his, how to put it in words, not healing history, but like where those, sorry, like sometimes it gets really hot in this mask. So I understand that your father has similar condition to you, but instead of scales he gets what was it? Coral?
It's coral, yeah. And I mean, like, I call these scales because they're small, but they're like rough all around, and so they may be coral instead of scale. I don't know for sure.
Huh. That would put a new spin to things. So you said your father... Remind me, was your family or your father especially like fishermen? Is their trade fishing mostly, or?
Yes. Yeah, they're a fisherman.
Yeah, I would wish I would call
Huh. Interesting.
That makes sense, yeah.
Well, again, I'm not...
Yeah, people call me short, and then
If I went to go with mundane option, then I guess... Actually, do you recall, like, has your father ever brought back, instead of like fish, like some sort of souvenir, or maybe something interesting he found in the sea, some sort of rock, or a coral, for example, or anything that exists in the sea, or...
Well, I mean, like, he brings back souvenirs a lot, but, like, I've had this for years, pretty much after I left them, so it, like, was, like, probably not entirely related, maybe sort of. I can't actually talk about a lot of the details because of reasons, but when my dad's around, he'll be able to maybe explain it a little better. But all I know is that it sucks and should probably be cured. And I think it can be cured. I've heard it could be cured. So...
Oh, sorry, I misunderstood a bit. Like, for a month. So it sounds to me that for your father, it's a pretty new condition.
Well, he's got it for a while. It's gotten worse lately. That's like, he is tolerable now. Now he's like stuck and pinned, and because of the coral and stuff, you know.
And it's not contagious?
I don't think it is.
The contagion...
I suppose nobody else on the island.
Yeah, I've been living here for a long time, and no one else seemed to get these going on, so...
Yes, the contagion, it doesn't fit the criteria. I mean, from the esoteric side, there's like a matter of curse or whatever, but I'm just taking wild shots. I spoke with one of our colleagues. As soon as the priority of fixing the clinic gets done, we will work on the potion, not the potion, the lotion idea we discussed, that perhaps the appliance of a little bit of cold will not probably deal with the corals themselves, but it should offer this nice relief sensation so that you will not be inclined to scratch these corals. This cause cold, if properly applied, can give you a nice relief on the skin and not give you press burns.
Ah, well, that's good. I don't want to get burned.
You won't. You don't have to worry about that. We do not harm. At least we try not to.
That's okay. You know, when you add the last part, I get less confident. But alright.
Apologies. Today the brain doesn't work properly. I mean, sometimes you have the unusual accidents where you try to do the right thing, from what I understand, and then the explosion happens because of the unknown, unforeseen circumstances.
Yeah, that's understandable. Well, okay, then, when you think you can take the samples from me, let me know. I'm ready for it.
I will double check when the very storage area gets fixed, and I'll try to get back to you as soon as possible. Considering it might be entirely possible that another weird time shenanigans would happen to me and I will arrive here in another 5 days, I will make sure to relay your requests to other members of the healing clinic.
Right, yeah, that sounds good. Thank you.
I will also keep it in mind.
Yes, very well.
Thank you.
I will. Well,
All
I'll
right,
try
well,
to do my best.
sounds good. I'll leave you to your day now. Have a good one.
Same to you, Miss Nut. Alright. Perhaps, Mr. Arlo, you had, like, better... not idea, but... Did you had any, like, interactions with someone from the Mages Guild, Mages College, however they are called in these parts?
Not in a very long time. It's been like 10 days, I think, so...
Oh, right.
Since I talked to a wizard.
Ah, okay. Well, I guess we'll have to pursue two trains of thought. That one, somehow this is a mundane condition and there are no curses involved, and it is possible this might be some sort of toxin from the natural habitat of the sea or something similar, and it is possible to procure a cure with the various herbs that we have or we can find. Or the more complicated alternative is that this is a supernatural, magical affinity or condition. And in that means we either have to get help from a spellcaster or arcane sort, or get knowledge from them.
Right, yeah. I see.
I very much prefer this to be truly a mundane condition. I guess with the blood and the coral samples, we should be able to...
Alfie?
Good evening.
Greetings,
Arlo?
Mr. Alphonsus, right?
That's the one, you remembered. How are you guys?
It's right. What the I mean, I learned the clinic exploded.
Yeah.
Oh, what exploded?
The clinic. The healer's house.
It exploded.
Well, apparently somebody was in there hurt and then they tried to heal him and then kaboom.
Unforeseen circumstances, I guess.
Unforeseen consequences.
Apologies.
Earlier today too.
Well, it's a beautiful starry night. This is nice.
Yeah.
You gotta tell me later, though.
I haven't seen it like this yet either.
You're busting my reproductive organs here.
So what happens now then? That it's...
What does happen now? Because this doctor...
I spoke to Lady Basilica and I asked about the same thing, and apparently the Artisans Guild is supposed to take care of this and fix the clinic.
Alright.
Problem is, I don't think I know anyone from Artisans Guild.
There's an Artisans Guild. Noted.
Although, to be fair, if this was an explosion, I'm pretty sure most of the town knows what happened, so I hope the message will get to them. I guess.
Right. The only person I can kind of think of that would probably be in charge of that, I don't think he's here today.
The blacksmith, the Archimedes fellow?
Yeah.
He's the, well, blacksmith, but crafter, I guess, too, so... And he did, last time I was here, he did come by and ask if we want any upgrades. Well, I guess instead of upgrades, we will definitely do with repairs.
It's a good thing you didn't spend money on upgrades.
Well, maybe we can do both at the same time now.
I guess it's possible.
I suppose I don't have that much money, but I don't know how much that would cost. But I'm sure we can scrape
a huge
together.
amount of 1 silver, I'd like to say it is.
Yes.
That's what I have. Oh, I like what you've done. Did you modify my father's coat?
I guess I put the hood up.
I mean, it looks great. It looks great. I approve.
Thanks.
Yeah, it suits you more, you know? Can't see your face as much. I'm joking. I'm joking. Hey, look, you know, we might as well, we should try to act like, you know, we. I mean, I don't know if you saw my father as a father. I'm willing to accept you as family, okay? But you must put up with my really bad sense of humor.
Who takes the role of a older sibling?
I think you've just begun the greatest rivalry Aether has ever seen. Okay?
Whatever, but I will say, whatever actions might happen, I'm gonna blame it on malfunctioning cooling system inside the mask.
I've got the same problem, except without the mask part, I guess.
I mean, you can still show your face. In my case, if the face is shown, one, it's not a very pretty sight, considering most of the face got splashed with acid. And second, it means I'm probably dead.
Right, yeah, don't take off his mask. I learned this today.
You know, just today you learned this. May I ask, what I might experience or witness or see?
Well, have you ever seen what happens when acid or whatever corrosive substance touches skin? Have you ever witnessed that?
Yes. Yes.
You have?
I was not involved in any way. I witnessed it. Hello?
How you doing, buddy?
Sorry, I'm a little distracted. There's a ghost in the lake. I mean the fountain.
Well, you should beware. There's goose activity.
Goose stuff?
Says that sign.
I've read the warnings.
The warnings?
Be careful. The warnings, yes. The warnings.
Goose
Beware of goose
I
activity.
still don't know what goose activity entails. But they did say beware, so you have to...
I mean, I guess...
Nothing good.
I guess that.
Okay, good. Keep it up. Keep it up, yeah? Keep on their toes.
Gustav is right there.
You gotta be careful.
Exactly.
You are very
Well, that wasn't there before, was it?
Here
This
you
goose
go,
activity
hold on,
sign?
I got
Wait, a few things have changed, I feel.
Yeah,
A
that's
few
a,
days ago they put that there.
that's a new thing for me too.
Since I've slept.
You're even better than me.
Me too.
Yeah.
Last I had was
I
bark.
like to bring
I wanna see this.
yes. Treated to, you know.
Grass, you.
Right.
He's a good goose.
I got no money. A woman with big.
I guess I'll resume the lesson
Hello, goose.
on acid next time.
Oh, she said she'd convert if I gave her all my money.
Apparently we should beware.
I mean, apparently he knows the concept.
I gave her my money, so it's very empty right now.
Can lift a 300-pound rock like it's nothing.
I don't think she's very
What
devout,
the
though.
heck?
I think I may have been hurt, my friend.
Oh, there's also that.
That was...
Oh, God. Oh, so what's happening?
I mean, compared to the dog I'm not sure if you know what dog I'm talking about.
Fucking carrot with legs.
I know exactly what dog you're talking about.
Yes, compared to the dog, this is fine. Not as spooky, startling, but not as scary.
On the
Seems like there's a lot happening.
True, there's a lot of
Sorry
stuff
to cut you off,
on this,
monkey.
on this island.
There's a monkey with a broom.
I heard you, Princess. I am here.
Oh, that's a different monkey. There are two monkeys on the island.
Raccoon the monkey. My gang wants you dead.
A goose? A monkey? Just what the? I don't even know.
I recognize that monkey.
Oh, understand.
You're not the
Sorry, I was fighting my internal demons. I think that's why I've been sent here, you know, to this place where I can't struggle with the paranoia and struggle until I convert.
Back to the bridge.
Yeah.
Of course. You know,
Okay, good to see that the field of pacifism still works on the island.
Yeah, sorry, that is my old acquaintance.
Yeah, one second.
I guess he found me.
I've never seen ex-boyfriend's ass act that insane.
Where have you seen that? That's insane.
What the hell did happen? That man has a beak like a bird.
I think I'm I see the monkey is still causing trouble.
Yeah, he stole my earring and then hit it, wedged it in the little somewhere.
He did try stealing my bat too.
Greetings.
Hello.
Yeah, so I now need to get that earring.
I assume you do not have any business with the clinic, right?
My simian friend.
No, just be careful of the monkey.
Does
That's
this
the point
one?
of flight. Climb higher, my friend. The higher you are, the better you can praise Solster in the sky. Yes! Yes! Climb! Yes!
Grindian.
Yes! Rooftops are made for climbing and praising the goddess.
Anyone who can climb.
Just raise your hands to the sky. Hello.
Why?
Although she's over the horizon right now.
Because the monkey stole my earring
Yo,
and wedged it in
on higher.
the
I'll catch you if you fall.
catapult-looking thing.
1 second, where to bounce?
Promise, I'm Solstice chosen. I'm very good at catching those who fall. That's what I'm here for. I'm to catch all of you. You're all falling from her grace with your heretical ways.
If something happens and there's a bone that needs to be reset, I'm gonna hang near the fountain.
A bone, you're gonna reset it naturally, surely, right?
I mean, depends how bad the fall will be. I mean, I assume it will be fine, but if not...
You wouldn't use magic on a little monkey, would you?
I'm not a magician. I deal with physical medicine.
Oh. Okay. Very good. We're in good standing. No corrupting of the life force of these beautiful individuals, especially this cute little monkey. You know.
You
when they die, their life force returns to her. And if you've been dabbling in it with magic and evil alchemical concoctions, it's going back corrupt. And then one day the sun is not gonna rise and we're all gonna die, and it'll be your fault!
Very well.
Do you understand? Now keep up the natural healing.
Yes. Okay, well, I take off my shoe.
Yes, approach.
Aha! It smells very strange. Here, take it. Yes.
Smells like my butt.
What do you keep in your shoes?
They are very into smelling of it.
No, I had one plant of cilantro hidden in there. And I guess he likes the smell of cilantro.
You did spend that money I gave you on
cilantro.
Hey, it was 10 copper.
Really? Just don't tell the mayor you put cilantro under your feet. I don't think they will like that very much.
The smell of the cilantro was better than the smell of my...
I do not know. It's the first time I'm seeing him, today.
I worry the mayor might see it as a disrespect to the cilantro.
Them, I guess.
Oh, okay. We don't want to anger the mayor. So I don't think these guys know what's going on. It's between the three of us, okay? I don't think anybody else knows. Oh, hey, mask guy! How is your face? Oh no, you should be asking me how my hand is. How are you? It's kind friend.
Run around and try and catch a monkey.
Oh,
There are
you're
two of
looking
them.
for a monkey?
There are two of them.
How was this quest?
I shook the monkey.
Why? That monkey or the other one?
That monkey.
Oh, Arlo. Always the tattletale.
The one that's sitting above the window on the clinic.
Yeah, that's the other monkey. One of them stole
That's
the
the
shoe.
other
Can actually
monkey.
talk. Yeah.
Hey, I don't think he cares. Poor guy.
Where did he go?
He said he shook the monkey? He's here, no, he's over there.
I always forget.
He took a seat.
And the rose. This is.
Oh, is that a
This is
winery?
the winery. Yes.
Wait, again, it is a very beautiful starry night tonight.
Oh, is that so?
And, what is another day in Aether without being attacked by a monkey, eh?
Would you like to go in?
Well, I
Just to let them learn their lesson.
the moment
That this place does not
Does
work
this
like
happen
that.
regularly?
know about the sky. Is it always this?
Well,
No, it changes occasionally.
things happen regularly. That's all I can say.
I mean, to finish the trifecta, I guess you need to be marked by a raccoon or something of the sorts.
Hey, fun fact, that monkey is called Raccoon.
Alex.
I didn't want to say. Oh,
That's
Does
right,
it
he's a
count that
monkey
on
called
that-
Raccoon.
Does it count that a dog tried to eat one of my limbs while I on my way here? They smelled the wood, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, that's...
want to say this
A dog what?
Asmodeus
A dog-
charges at least a gold.
I'm made out of wood and I don't know, the dog just like biting on the wood.
50 gold. It is very pricey. Hello.
Oh,
Hello, I'm sorry.
well... Is it affecting your walking? Are you able to stand okay? You seem okay, at least.
I'm fine.
No. It's
This also means that you guys won't be able to heal this person.
That's for now. And you said it was Asmodeus is the person who owns this?
I mean,
Or does it have to be the artisans that have to fix this?
Yes.
Or...
Probably, I mean, all of my joints are like this, so...
hold
I
on.
guess normal healing wouldn't work.
I mean, that's pretty cool.
Apologies for asking this question. Are there any organic bits left in you?
Just a second ago, Gwydion.
Yes.
That depends how far my father went. I used to be human, but I'm not sure how much he actually changed of me.
The exotic traders and
Well, if there is no organic matter, then yes. Sadly, the physical healing will not do much. I do not know about clerics, the positive energy, how it's gonna interact, because it might be more of the spiritual realm.
What did they say, Raccoon?
The DHD believed that they so silly.
So I'm
They
in the
think you're
clear.
dead. They think you're dead.
High
I'm
five.
alive. You're alive. We okay. We okay.
We have a new
No
life.
more of that. No more of that.
Still got the moves.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
I'm confused.
What's going on, guys? Oh.
No, we're just
This is a nice
um,
place.
this
asking
is, I believe, the Tempest
very
You see the banner there,
personal questions. Sorry, by the way, if we've
I don't know too much about
too
them.
far.
It's okay.
I think
No,
that might
it's
be
okay.
Tempest there, even in the blue.
But we do have to think about that. You've been bitten,
When
so we need to think about
the bigger gentleman
if
over
we
Not much.
even if this is okay, we need to think about if something happens in the future, how are we gonna get you back up to
This is currently a church, though I believe
That is
your good old wooden
true.
self.
from the Calderans have taken over.
That's something we'd probably...
He's Pinocchio?
No, I'm not Pinocchio.
Who are you?
It's Pinocchio.
We have the battle of the ages, guys.
So we got sent back to the bridge for...
I wanna say, at the very least, even if something bits you, if you have no blood or other fluids floating inside your body, then most likely you don't have to worry about any sort of poison or any disease that's being transmitted through bite. So even if a dog has rabies, you will not contract it because, well, there's nothing for the rabies to latch on inside your body.
It's fine.
Yeah. So I guess I'm at least safe from that.
Well, I would not assume, but suggest that should look more on the... At least I try to look more on the positive side of
Go all the way
things
back
in situations.
to bring your shoe.
Yes. Oh, right.
That
Yes,
is
we should
true.
tell you. Actually, they believed him.
Actually, do you...
They believed
Is
him.
this
Like,
your
they took one sniff
guardian,
and they took
or
one sniff
this is
of
the first
smelly
time
shoe.
you
I was like, yeah,
met
that's dead.
this creature?
So they were
Or
hiding
sorry,
it.
this being...
First time meeting them.
Maybe, but maybe.
I arrived here not too long ago for the first time myself.
After though?
Ah, so you are a
Sure.
newcomer.
Here he is.
Well, greetings to Aether, I guess.
Anyway, I guess you need a new shoe.
Yes. Where can we get
Fresh and clean.
Interesting.
Felix? Which one's Felix? Over there.
I already told him that it's clear. As long as
Well,
he tells me, like, some of the
I will not occupy more
goose.
of your day. Just in case, if for whatever reason you do need assistance, right over there, there's a healing clinic. There's a symbol at the staircase. The building is somewhat damaged right now. Apparently there was an explosion earlier in the day, so we are in the process of clearing things up and I guess trying to contact artisans to repair the damage.
What do you mean a kick out of what?
Hopefully you can get it repaired soon.
Well, definitely takes a priority. We need a storage to keep all the medicine, all the herbs, and the place to treat the patients, I guess. But I'm sure they will fix the issue. In the worst case scenario, I will be able to see the results in next 4 to 5 days. Because of the weird... I mean, for them it will be 5 days, for me it will be like maybe an instant or not. The time is weird, I'm getting confused by things. Sorry, I'm beginning to ramble. Enjoy your stay at Aether. I will not occupy more of your time.
Thank you.
However, if you will have more questions, feel free to ask them. I might not be able to answer most of them, but perhaps I'll be able to point you towards someone that will.
You cannot eat them.
And my apologies, I never introduced myself. Name's Dr. Bonder.
I'm Henry.
Pleasure to meet you, Mr. Henry. I hope you enjoy your stay.
10 copper in its little bag.
Thank you.
Bag. There. Consume it and give it. You'll get a good feast.
I am so sorry.
I
know.
need to turn the lights on. The lights. taking a short break.
Sounds good.
Fix it later. God fucking damn it. Oh, there they are. Oh, that was interesting to learn that Brunswick's character blew up the clinic. And if I go back in, out of curiosity, how many people do we have in? Are we even close to capacity or not really?
Yep, Terry's a few broken windows.
We're at 40 people,
Huh. Right.
which is kind of like the minimum we were hoping for.
Yeah. Oh well.
Pretty good, actually.
I mean, yeah, I guess it's something. I won't occupy more of your time.
Oh, you're good.
Right. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Have fun.
Same to you. Okay, so I turned the lights on. My glasses are not getting as foggy, so it's good. Okay, the cable on the VR thing is pissing me the fuck off, but nothing I can do about that.
Don't say that kind of thing.
An illusionist at your service.
He's very strong and faithful.
By the way, you know, I need to get up there anyways. I don't know what the hell I'm doing.
I was touching you with the boot.
Oh no.
Hey, I know I said some shit in the past with
Basilica.
hey, I know we're good
Basilica.
friends.
I needed to talk to you because I needed to do a favor.